Speaking of public thanks, we're going from the sublime to the ridiculous. I owe Father Simon a public thank you. Not that he's ridiculous, sorry, no, not going there. No, the reason he took my evening mass tonight because I and a group of priests are getting together later this afternoon, and we're actually going to binge watch season 3 of The Crown. So extra prayers for Father Simon for taking care of such a thing. To be a Christian is to be a martyr. I'm not making this up. Our Lord said it. We heard it in the gospel. For 300 years, the simple act of being baptized meant being willing to be a martyr. Guess what? We are back where we started. Many people, smarter and holier than I, have said that by the end of my life, the world will be populated with only 2 different kinds of people: mystics and atheists. There will be no more humdrum Christians. Everyone will fall into one of these groups. How can we become martyrs today? Remember, there are 3 different kinds of martyrdom. The obvious one is the martyrdom of blood. As a teenager, I remember hearing about the violence at Columbine High School. And a girl there was asked, "Do you believe in God?" She said yes, and that was the end of her life. Martyrdom of blood. But there is also a martyrdom of persecution. For example, I was in Ireland, that holy island of saints and scholars, land of my ancestors, and I walked into a gas station and I asked if they had an ATM machine. And the man looked at me, saw the collar of course, and he said, "If you need money, just try the Vatican. I hear they have plenty of it." Persecution. Now my inner Irish blood came back and said, yes they do, and all of it goes to refugees. And of course, persecution can take on things like dirty looks, jokes, laughter, angry words, deliberate silence. All of it, persecution. The thing about these 2 forms of martyrdom is that we can't control when they come. They just happen. On to the 3rd kind. What does martyr mean? It's a Greek word meaning witness. Martyrdom of witness. Now, there are many ways to witness. I know a high school student who, whenever they have an out-of-uniform day, always wears a Christian-themed t-shirt. It's one way. I know people who give out prayer cards to just about everyone they meet. Another way to witness, it's a bit of a mixed bag, but I think it can be and is a gift to our age. Social media. I've had people from other parishes, even from other countries, say to me, "Father, I loved your Christmas decorations." And I would ask, "Well, when were you here?" And I'd get, "Father, one of your parishioners posted on Instagram." Or, "Father, I loved how you said this and this and this." "Oh, well, when did you hear me say that?" "Twitter, Father." Those of you on social media, keep it up. This is not Vegas. What happens here cannot stay here. right? Except the confessional. That's Vegas. What happens there and what is said there stays there. The rest of this place cannot be Vegas. Your homework. If you're on social media, put a picture of St. Thomas on your profile. If you're like me, media illiterate, the next time you eat in a public place, before you eat, just make a silent, reverent sign of the cross. You might get a stare, you might get a dirty look, someone might think you are arrogant or self-righteous, but know this, brothers and sisters, Jesus and I are very proud of you.